Spike from Degrassi High. She had a baby when she was real young. Her best friend is a skinny chick.
You're listening to I'm in Love with a Girl Named Spike, a Degrassi podcast. I'm your host, Mike Park, along with my co-host, Hannah Eagle.
Good day.
Rick Johnson.
Hello.
Today we are on episode 129, Never Gonna Give You Up. Hannah, who sings Never Gonna Give You Up?
Rick.
I know you don't know. I thought it was Musical Youth, but then Rick said it's not.
It's Rick
Who is
Astley.
Rick Astley.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna make you cry.
Whoa. That song is horrible.
Yeah. It's a bad song.
Yeah, I almost said Rick rolled.
Well, no, that's what it is, but
I love that you're at Degrassi right now, Hannah. In the hallway.
I'm here.
Chilling.
How did you get into Canada? I like that. I like that if you move your shoulder back a little bit, your arm disappears.
I know. I shot a whole TikTok in here today also. I was like just doing it for like 20 minutes, and then I realized I had a green shirt on. I was like, so fucking stupid.
You should keep it, because then it would just be your head. You're just a floating head.
This episode is, I kind of liked it, but I also didn't like it. This is basically Terry's Rick. This is his first major role. He's a very controlling boyfriend. This is very reminiscent to the original Degrassi story of Scott and Kathleen. What is the B plot, Rick?
It's the prank war between JT and Spinner.
Yeah.
God, what a terrible B plot. How does it start, Hannah?
So
School
Rick
gym.
is so weird. And he puts his jacket down on the floor and he's like, "My lady." He says that a lot too. He says "my lady" a lot.
Chivalry is dead.
And everyone's kind of like, ugh. Also, so it's not English class anymore officially. It's an acting class.
Drama class. Yeah.
Is it? Class. Okay.
I thought it was weird. This class is weird to me.
Yeah.
So, who wrote this play? Did Jimmy write this play? Who wrote this play?
Marco
wrote this play?
Yeah. Why did he write it? That's what I was like.
Class.
Well, yeah. Okay, so
Sure.
they split everybody off into groups, right?
Yeah.
A group of 5. So in that group of 5, there needs to be a director, the actors, and the production manager.
Stage manager.
Does there need to be a stage manager for 5?
You just wanted to keep Rick at a comfortable distance. And I get it.
He's talking about Stratford, where all the drama kids in my school went. They would go to Stratford, Canada for their Shakespeare class every year. It was weird.
So the character Rick looks like Ian Farmer from Modern
Yeah,
Day.
he does.
He kind of does.
We should get Ian on here just for
as Rick. We got the actor. What's the actor's name, Hannah?
No, I'm just saying we should get Ian Farmer on here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I only want to get him on here if we could just tell people it's Rick from Degrassi,
That'd be funny.
and we just interview him that way. I don't know. Let's take it from.
You know who I would love to meet is Rick's actress mom.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel like Rick doesn't have parents anymore. He's
he killed them
on his own. Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
There is so much foreshadowing in this episode for the future. It's pretty.
Yeah.
They didn't even ease us into it. It was like Terry's got a boyfriend and he's abusive. It's like we didn't even get a chance to just like him a little bit, even.
Do you think they already had the? Sorry for the listeners. Spoiler alert: the Rick shooting Jimmy,
right,
in their mind, because Rick is just mean mugging Jimmy this whole time.
Yeah, that's true.
Who knows? Again, Degrassi is just full of surprises. I know, Rick, this is your part when we come back after the opening theme song, but I would like Hannah to do the acting of Marco in bed. Go, Hannah.
Okay, so Marco's in the bed and he's like, Mama, is that you? And I'm like, also like, you wrote this play. And then Terry is so bad and she's like standing 30 feet away on the side of the stage and she's like, here, yes, it's me. Here I am.
That's because of Rick's direction, like breathe.
No,
and that's before.
Yeah, it's before the breathing.
When he says you should be breathing, she's like, hello, it's me.
I really want to get the actor that played Marco on here so I can talk to him about his soul patch.
Oof. Yeah.
He might be too big for us.
Is he?
I have no idea. Why can't we get anybody?
Why can't we? Yeah, Hannah, you're not
tried.
You're not doing a good
I
job.
messaged Paige, but she didn't say yes.
Somebody, who would you measure on? TikTok?
No, you can't message people on TikTok.
I don't think she has a TikTok. But if I messaged her also, it would just go to a folder where she can't see it.
Yeah.
Hannah, message Lauren Conrad on Twitter.
We have to try to go for some of these, the lesser known. We need the Wileys of next gen.
To get it going. Oh, did we blow our load with
like who do we get? Well, I thought about like actually paying for like the what's it called when you the cameos for like Liberty. It's only $40, but the whole cameo is like, will you be on our podcast?
Yeah.
I mean,
she might. She's a DJ. She's
like,
into music.
Yeah, just frame it as we're three musicians. I own a record label. Be on our podcast.
Should I do it? Should I pay $40 to do it?
Reach out to her first.
So also, I believe Paige is only $40 too. It's pretty darn cheap.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah,
I think I might invest.
Tweet at them.
Okay.
And then put Jake Goldsby at Jake Goldsby too to be like, we're not crazy. But
I'm not going to bother Goldsby. Goldsby's busy.
He's not busy. He's just tweeting about sports.
I know. He's busy.
He loves sports.
Yeah.
So
we'll never get Craig.
Rick is jealous of Jimmy, obviously.
Yeah. Rick is just jealous of any man.
Sure. And of any woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody taking up Terry's time. Who, let's be honest, is not that many people.
No.
True.
But I will say this, Terry, what a babe.
What a babe.
Episode.
And like, so sad.
Not attracted to her at all.
Really?
Zero.
Don't say that.
I'm glad Rick is beating the shit out of her.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not glad about that. That's a terrible thing to say. Okay, maybe a little bit. My favorite scene is when they're at the dot and she wants to get a burger and then he makes her get a salad with low-fat dressing. I love it.
That made me want to scream.
Did he do that because he's trying to condition her?
That's her career. She's a plus-size model. Let her have a burger.
But she's so appreciative of him watching out for her weight by ordering a garden salad. It's not even an exciting salad.
Do you think Rick also was like, I'm going to pay for this salad and that's the cheapest thing on the menu?
Well, it could be. What's a garden salad? A cucumber, some iceberg lettuce, maybe a little bit of carrots.
A grape tomato, perhaps.
Yeah. Maybe two of them at the most. And like $2.50.
Yeah.
Canadian.
It's like sandwich toppings is the garden salad.
Yeah. I hate Rick and his milady bullshit that he's always saying. It's like the nerdiest thing anybody can do. That sort of shit.
You know what I hate most about Rick is his love of his theater.
His mom.
His mom, but also the theater.
Rick, tell us about the poem or the note that JT sent? The note that Mr. Raditch thinks JT sent?
Is
What
it
does it say?
roses are red, violets are blue? I can't remember the rest of it.
I have a
I'm
big crush
JT
on
York
you.
and I love you.
Yeah, I'm JT York and I love you.
Which is so dumb. It like kind of is so funny.
And you
Why would
forgot
I
to mention
think that JT sent that?
why would if I was Raditch, why would I even like be like, what? This I'm not confronting this.
I think it's weird he acknowledged it at all. I was like,
yeah.
if I'm a teacher and a minor gives me that note, I'm like, it's gone.
Yeah. We forgot to mention that the reason that JT is there's a prank war is because Spinner thinks that JT is spending too much time with Paige because JT helped her with her rapist. like Spinner is the worst. It's like, let her have that friend.
Yeah, that was so weird. And also Craig was like, I get why JT wants to hang out with Paige, but why does Paige want to hang out with JT? And I was like, what? Why do we not like JT all of a sudden?
Well, he's
Craig is a dick.
Yeah.
Craig sucks.
Yeah.
Rick does not like criticism also.
JT looks insane in this episode.
He looks great.
No, I don't know. That puka shell necklace.
Oh, he looks great.
Yeah,
Stylish.
I want a puka shell necklace.
Do you think you can just Google puka shell necklace and get
Let's
one?
all wear puka shell necklaces next week.
Did I tell you I'm house sitting in Hawaii in July and August for 2 months? Did I tell anybody?
Can I come?
That's what everyone says. No one can stay at the house, but you're more than welcome to come. Rosenstock is coming with his
wife,
beautiful wife, and I think Maura and Megan are coming.
Wow.
Yeah, I've never been to Hawaii.
Yeah, Hannah and you are going to go. It's going to be awesome. Would you ever been, Hannah?
Of course not. Hawaii?
Oh.
No.
Oh, you gotta go.
If I can make it, I the Southwest fly to that.
Oh yeah,
Hawaii.
It's so cheap right now. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I have a bunch of points too, so I can.
Yeah,
I may go to Alaska also the month before.
That sounds. Oh, with Thomas?
Yeah.
Are you gonna drive?
No, I told you about that. Where he's like, "Let's drive."
No, Thomas told me.
Oh, Thomas.
We're talking about Thomas from Streetlight Manifesto, the singer. He wants to drive to Alaska with Rick.
I would drive with him. I don't think the border will be open, but that's the thing. I would do it. That seems fun. But then driving with Thomas is terrifying. One.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
And he's gonna want to stop, so it's gonna take like even longer.
Yeah, there's no chance I would do that. Okay, sorry about that tangent there. I'm going to jump back into Degrassi. The actual play, Terry starts off pretty good. Like her acting's great.
Yeah.
Better than Marco's.
But then she peers out into the audience and sees Rick's disgust and suddenly goes into breathing mode and 3/4 turn facing the audience mode.
3/4, is it 3/4 rule?
Yeah. The rule.
And
And
so annoying.
her fellow students just start laughing while
Yeah.
Jimmy just rubs his forehead in like disgust as his his directorial debut is just shattered.
I love that he's sitting next to Quan in that scene, and as the play starts happening, Quan just looks at him and like, "Attaboy, you did a good job."
Yeah.
Not
really
so much.
directed this terrible play.
Not so much by the end, but is Rick okay? After Terry like leaves and is kind of like sad, like everyone's laughing at me, almost in tears or in tears. What does Rick say to her? Does he say like, "You embarrassed me"?
No, she says that. Right?
Yeah.
And then he's just aloof. He doesn't get it.
So he grabs her wrist and pushes her. What does he do?
He's like,
Okay, so they're in that alley where Marco came out the spinner, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Does only bad things happen? Well, I mean, Marco coming out the spinner is not a bad thing, but
Sean pushing Emma, also this alley.
whoa! So this is like the black hole of terribleness in Degrassi.
Yeah. I wrote, this alley is where violence happens to people who don't deserve it.
Yeah,
So-
he just did that abusive boyfriend thing of grabbing the wrist. And
He grabbed her good. We
Yeah.
find out later he got her.
really bruised her.
Yeah. And I
Does
think
she
was just
realize
like,
it?
your tips are dumb. That's what set him off, right? She was like, your tips are
Right.
dumb. And he's like,
But does he realize he did something bad to her, like right there? I can't remember. If he's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Because he brings flowers to her the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
I think she was like,
God.
that wasn't very chill. She's like, that's not so chill. What just happened to me?
I'm just thinking back to Kathleen and Scott from the original Degrassi. He beat the shit out of her.
Did that
Oh,
also
gosh.
happen in an alley?
Probably.
It happened
The same
next to
alley.
the garage, right?
I can't remember.
And one time she was in a classroom, I think, Kathleen. And she was like cleaning a chalkboard or something.
She was black and blue all over, just hiding her
Yeah.
battle scars. The wrist scar, like, how would Hazel put 1 + 1 together and figure out?
She wouldn't.
She wouldn't.
Especially when Terry came out and said it was a volleyball accident.
Yeah, well, just such a good excuse.
Yeah.
Totally believable.
I just also think that Hazel wouldn't be someone to, and I don't mean this, I don't mean any disrespect. I don't think she cares that much about Terry. I didn't get that from her.
Yeah. I love JT running past Spinner and taking off his pants in slow motion.
Oh, heck yeah.
Tearaway pants.
Heck yeah.
So those are rip-away pants, right? Those are like Jinkos.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love it.
Or he pulled him so hard he just ripped him right off.
And I love that JT's so little and fast that Spinner knows he can't catch him.
Yeah. He doesn't even try.
The joy on JT's face as he's at the end of the hallway just celebrating with
Do you think
Paige,
everyone would be laughing like that?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I felt bad that Paige was laughing at him. I was like,
I just wish he had tidy whities on.
yeah. Why do you wish that though?
Because it's so much more funny.
Well, I mean, they did the
funny
other
with boxers.
classic underwear is the ones with the hearts on them.
Yeah, but it felt like he was just wearing shorts. It wasn't as exciting. At least that's my opinion.
Or no underwear at all. That would have been crazy.
Oh,
Did anyone notice that Terry's finger is also cut in the play scene? So I wonder if there was also Rick stabbed her at a certain point. Like she had a bandit.
Rick held her hand down and did that thing with the knife.
Yeah. Check this out.
Did gosh, I can't remember.
Say your lines.
Did we talk about the the retaliation? What was the retaliation from Spinner?
Not yet.
Oh,
no, that
the
hasn't
fart.
happened yet.
The fart.
The fart box. So I have some questions about Rick. So do you think Rick was purposely telling Terry to do embarrassing things to control her more? Or do you think Rick is just a dummy and was just giving her bad advice because he's an idiot? And his mom is a worker at Stratford.
Bad advice.
I think he's dumb.
Okay.
Because you can tell he's dumb because he gets so triggered by thinking somebody thinks he's dumb.
Yeah. But what if he was just an evil genius? It seems like he currently is an evil genius.
I mean, he killed his parents and he got away with it.
Yeah.
So
His parents are still in Stratford.
yeah, he just plays with them every night.
Yeah. A real psycho situation.
Weekend attorney.
Yeah.
So Rick is cleaning up the set. What triggers him there to slap Terry? I can't remember.
It's not funny. I don't know why. She says, "You were acting crazy. You look crazy."
Yeah.
And he goes, "Don't call me crazy." And he really slaps her. But I also, the slap, I was like, would that make her lip bleed? I guess it would.
No.
Yeah, no, it totally would.
No way.
He didn't hit.
Sure.
The only thing. Okay,
I got
so
my
you had
lip on a slap.
Who slapped you?
Who slapped you?
playing basketball. I got in a fight and this guy, that people don't know how to hit, and he slapped me and he cut my lip, and I was like, ah.
The only thing that maybe he had like a bolt in his hand because he was taking apart he was awkwardly taking apart that metal bed frame with the crescent wrench.
Oh yeah.
How do you come up with these takes? So suddenly he has a bolt in his hand, and he does an open hand slap with the bolt in his hand.
Yeah,
the bolt would have fallen out of his hand.
Centrifugal force, baby.
Oh boy.
Yeah, baby. I also hate when he goes,
baby.
striking the set, the worst part of any play. And I was like, nobody even asked him to do that.
I mean, like, I love that he's taking apart that bed frame instead of just like moving it off the stage.
Yeah.
That would be like how Mike would be taking apart a bed frame. Just like, I don't know how to work these bulbs.
No, I'd be so sad. This B plot is ridiculous. The
fart machine.
Retaliation now by JT by just ordering, being a very difficult customer is lame. So past that by. Now we're at Pages for Girls Day.
You don't want to talk about the weird corn relish on a hamburger?
No,
corn relish.
Stupid. I hate that scene. I want to jump straight into this. First of all, Rick was not down with her going to hang out with Paige and Hazel because he thought they were going to talk shit about him.
Yeah, I loved that scene too.
They're right.
Why do you need a girls' night? She's like, oh, it's just I'm hanging out with my girls. And he was like, I know what a girls' day is. I just don't understand why you need one.
Just the anger. But Hazel here puts it together like he's abusing her, and then she leaves. Is that what happens?
Yeah, I also love she ate all the trail mix except for the pretzels.
Who, Terry did?
Yeah.
Well, both Terry and Hazel did.
Terry's the only one that owns it, though. I feel like it was all Terry.
And then they tried to gaslight Paige by being like, "You love the pretzels."
You told us you love pretzels.
Rick, what's in trail mix?
Well, like classically,
yeah,
we'll say a little M&M, maybe a raisin, some peanuts. That would be the classic trail mix.
And
I'd go with
Chex
Mix.
Chex Mix.
No, that's Chex Mix.
He's right.
Okay, but I would, even in a trail mix, I would put Chex Mix in it.
All right, you're an innovator.
I'd put like some like hard bread, like little
rye bread.
Yeah.
Rye bread.
Those are the best.
You're making a Chex Mix. That's not a classic trail mix.
Never mind then. Let's move ahead.
So they're eating Chex Mix. They're not eating trail mix.
Yeah, they were eating Chex Mix.
I also love that when Paige went in to get more snacks, she couldn't. They had eaten all the Chex Mix, so she just came back with tortilla chips.
Yeah, must have just thrown those pretzels away. Just full on tortilla chips in there.
In high school, Hannah, did you ever have like girls' day with you, your sister, maybe a couple friends, and you guys would just have a little lemonade or iced tea with some snacks?
In high school, no. But in middle school, I remember trying to hang out with girls my age, and I was quickly like, this is not it for me. I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Damn, you knew that early.
Because they would like try to put they would try to dress me up and then like take me to the movies on like their dates with like their boyfriends, and I was like, you know what? I'd rather be alone.
Let's is this the end where we're back in the alleyway?
Yeah.
She should stop walking down that fucking alleyway.
Like, I want to know where that alleyway is and where that alleyway goes in real life.
It's got to be behind the dot because that's where Marco ran there.
Oh, that's right.
But I'm like, why is she walking that way home from school? But I guess
we gotta get Ruben from CSI Degrassi to find out exactly where this is.
Side track real quick. Mike, did you see the posters in the dot? It's just like punk posters, like Punkorama. And
really? So Epitaph was just supplying them with background stuff. What makes Rick fly off the handlebars here in this final scene?
She calls him stupid, right?
I think and she says, "You're smothering me."
Yeah.
And does he push her? He pushes her.
Yeah, up against the garage door.
But it's great because she's like, "That's it. You're done."
Yeah.
Yeah, and the lie detector test determined that was a lie.
Is it? I can't remember. Do they get back together?
I think they do, yeah. Well, Terry, it's so hard for Terry. She has no confidence.
So yeah, I don't understand that because she's a model.
She's rich.
Yeah, she's rich.
Spinner liked her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She can't believe it.
There should be people throwing themselves at her that are not Rick.
Maybe they're intimidated. I would be.
JT Spinner. JT does the same thing. What Spinner did, he wrote a note to Miss Kwan.
Yeah, but JT has settled the beef. They've settled the beef, and then Kwan comes by with the note.
But do you think he really settled it, or was he just one-upping him?
No.
Okay.
No.
He also pronounces the word plague with a hard A.
Plague.
Plague.
Is that how Canadians say it? Also, Terry has a strong Canadian accent.
She does. When she says
she's
sorry.
very sorry.
Well, she has a very Ontario accent, we'll say.
Mm-hmm.
So Rick, I guess, has one last attempt at winning her back by putting a rose back on her locker, and she just gives him a death stare, and that's it. That's the episode.
Steps on it, drops it, steps on it.
Oh, that's right.
Good move. But it's so scary when he walks away, though, because you can tell he's
gonna fly off the handle.
Yeah, he's gonna explode.
Has he done anything else? Is he a prolific actor?
I'll look it up.
I think he was on another teen soap. I think Degrassi CSI posted something of him being on it.
He looks like a platypus.
Like Lagoon. He's not a bad looking dude.
Yeah, he looks fun. He'd be like, if he was like a nice guy, he'd be very pleasant to hang around with.
I think if he wasn't wearing those glasses.
Yeah,
I like
something's off. Something is off. I'll give you that.
Anything you'd like to add, Rick?
Nah.
Hannah?
Terry deserves so much better than she got.
True that.
All right. Have you? Are you going to do a TikTok for this episode? Do you have something in mind?
Yeah, I'm editing one right now, and then for I know these episodes are hard though because they're so fucking intense. But for Rick, it's easy because.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to Hannah's TikToks at In Love with Spike. I will talk to you guys next week. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.